Hi, this is Sincerely Sharita, and I'm back with another video. So I'm just sitting here. I'm in between patients because I see patients, and so I was just sitting here thinking, and I thought I would come on here and talk to the younger ladies. So I turned 40 this year, probably a couple of months ago. And I just want to talk about the power of starting over. I got married young and had kids young. I want to say I got married when I was 17, had my kids young. And now, of course, I am an empty nester and all of my kids are grown. And in the Bible, it says that the older women should teach the younger women. And so I'm not really going by like a Bible type, talk today. But I just want to encourage all younger women that are starting over. Now, I think I was married, I had my kids, and then some stuff happened, and I ended up leaving the marriage. And I do know that sometimes that can be very hard. It can be very hard for any type of women that can be in any type of emotional, physical abuse. You could be in a situation where he's cheating on you, or he's just not treating you the way you know that you need to be treated, and your self-esteem is suffering, and you just don't feel like you can stay there any longer, but at the same time you feel trapped and you can't get out. And I just want to say that you can do it. You can do it. You don't necessarily know all the answers when you do something like that. It has to be a personal decision that you stand up. That you choose you. Like in my lifetime, it always seemed like I was always choosing everybody else. I was choosing my husband for this reason, or I was choosing my kids because I want them to have a father, or I'm choosing this, or I'm choosing that. But sometimes in life, there comes a time where you have to choose you, your mental health, your emotional health, how you feel about something. Because if you're not okay, then nobody else is going to be okay. And I was I was married. Everybody's goal is to be married. Oh yeah, you need to be married. Or, if you're just single, people think that you're loose or you're just out here and you're doing whatever. But sometimes it can be a hard thing to stay in a situation like that. And depending on what the situation is, especially if it's any type of verbal abuse or physical abuse, tearing down your self-esteem, it can just be detrimental not only to yourself, but if you have children, it can also be detrimental to them as well. And so there comes a time in life where sometimes you have to choose yourself. And some people may feel like, oh, that is a selfish statement. Why would you choose you? Why, you have to think about your kids. And, all of that is true to a certain extent. But sometimes choosing you is the best choice. It's the best choice. Now, I'm not going to say it's not going to be hard. And sometimes you don't get lonely. And sometimes you think like, did I make the right decision? But there is power in starting over. Life has cycles. There's times in life when you have plenty, and then there's times in your life where you have little. There's times in your life where you go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. And so I have noticed in my life, there is also times that you have a lot of people around, and then there's some times where you just need to be in a season of solitude and isolation. Now, some people might say if you're isolated, that can cause you to do, it'll have a negative effect on your mental health. But there are seasons in life where solitude is best. For you to regroup, for you to think about yourself, for you to self-reflect, for you to think about things that are going on with you. And you turn all the energy that you're putting out to everybody, you turn that energy inward so that you're able to work on things about yourself so that you can be a better person, so that you can show up in the world as a better person. And I'm not sitting here and saying, I'm not condoning divorce and I'm not condoning that you stay in a situation that is not healthy for you either. But I am all about, well, I didn't used to be about it, but now I am all about getting yourself together as far as mentally, physically, emotionally. And, you know, just because a person says, oh yeah, I've been married, or I've been married 20 years, or I've been married 30 years, doesn't necessarily mean that they're married and happy. And just because a person is single, you know, 5 years, 10 years, 1 year, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're sad. So I think, you know, starting over, it's a good time if you decide to leave a situation that is not benefiting you. And you might have kids, or you might not have kids. But you always need to think, is it going to make you a better person? Because if it's going to make you a better person, even if you do have kids, if they see that their mommy is doing better, it's going to make everybody better. But if they always see you down, depressed, sad, you crying, slinging snot, talking to yourself and feeling so sad and depressed, that's not going to help your kids. You know, they'd probably rather you be single and happy than married and divorced. Than married and sad and crying and depressed all the time and your self-esteem low or whatever. So I don't really know why I got on here to talk about that today. I just really feel like it's a lot of people out here thinking that, you know, you have to stay in a certain situation, or you don't have another way, or you feel like because of my kids I have to do this, or, you know. And just sometimes in life it gets to a point where we need to choose us. We have to choose us. Because if you're not okay, then everybody else ain't gonna be okay. And it's okay. It's okay to start over. It's okay to, you know, cry if you need to, and pray and get back up and try again. As long as you got life and breath in your body, you can get up and you can try again. I'm not saying every day is going to be a happy day. I'm not saying every day is going to be filled with roses and blossoms and tulips. But as long as God is breathing breath into your body, you have a chance to be a better person. You have a chance to make the best of what it is of whatever it is in your life that needs to be changed. So anyway, I'm just on a little old car chronicle. I guess I'm going to call this Car Chronicles, because every time I tape or do a video, I'm always in my car. So I want you to like or subscribe to my channel. I'm going to just be speaking from my heart, just little, you know, wisdom that I have learned over my 40 years of life. And just go out there and get it, girls. Go out there and get it. Like, I really want to encourage every woman just to get out there and get it. Get your degree, get your money, get that husband, get whatever it is that you're trying to get. You know what I'm saying? But as far as being sad and depressed all the time, and your hair falling out, your edges coming out because you're depressed, you're dealing with a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff, nah, we're not doing that. 2022 is going to be the year of success. Y'all have a good day.